It's time for a universe and adventure with the Galaxy Cube.
Hi.
And now we present.
Hello everyone and welcome back to episode 4 of the BopDive, this continuous series where I cover random electronic games, just talking about them and giving literally every aspect and every little detail about them that I can possibly give. Today is going to be probably a shorter yet more explanatory episode because I'm featuring a modern game. I believe this game came out in 2022, but I'm not necessarily sure on the exact year. But I am going to be covering the Galaxy Cube, otherwise known as the Galaxy GameCube by some people. Here's what it looks like. It is a big square cube, for those of you who are blind and can't see it, with 9 buttons on each side, except for the one side on the back only has, I believe, 6 pressable buttons, 5 pressable buttons. It has a USB-C type, little port on the back, but it's not exactly USB-C because it comes with its own unique charger you have to use. And you might be like, charger? What do you mean? Well, this is the first electronic game to not take batteries and to rather have a rechargeable lithium-ion battery. So it uses this little included cable right here. Here's the USB side, and then on the other side is a plug that is very similar to USB-C, but is not entirely the same. So back to this back part, the cable just plugs in right here. Goes in either way, and then you just plug it into like your computer to charge it. And it has a really good battery life. I'd say you could probably use it for like 4 hours straight, and that's probably when it would start running low. It also has little speaker grills up here on the top and a couple of screws in the back. And then you have your power button, you have volume buttons, a mute button, and then your single player / multiplayer button. This has very clicky buttons, as you can hear. Some buttons are better than the others, kind of not perfectly aligned, I'd say. And then the buttons on the front don't really click as well, because they're different, because they're kind of like little icons, and you'll see what I mean when I turn it on. Today I also have another interesting thing to feature to add to the video's value, is I actually have the instruction manual to show you. But it's not like a typical instruction book. It's actually a little set of like plasticky type cards on a little keychain. Not really a keychain, more like a key ring thing here. Just trying to show you guys the best angle. There's the little key ring thingy. So since I'm legally blind, I can't really go over what's in the booklet, but I'll kind of show you each little page of it here. It's really neat technology, I suppose, that they took what could be boring, like an instruction manual, and kind of made it into something, neat to look at. It's got a lot of space-related puns in it because this is a space-related game, and I'll get more into that as the episode goes on. But there's a lot of useful information here on how each game works. There might be a bit about the charging cable or just a couple other random things here and there. But it's probably important to look over when you get one of these. You can find these on Amazon typically new, they typically cost like $40, which is a bit expensive, so I recommend getting one off of eBay actually instead, because you can get one used with the charging cable sometimes for like under $20, or sometimes you can get a new one for like really cheap. Like mine was new and costed like, I want to say 12. Like it was a deal and a half. But I want to warn you guys that there are a lot of fake Galaxy Cubes out there, and those might just be cheaper quality and just not as good. But if I were to recommend you guys a fake, it's actually the Universe Adventure Cube, because it actually has a screen and has 2 unique modes from the Galaxy Cube. The voice is not the best, but I like just the style it has, and the buttons are a little bit better than the Galaxy Cube, I think. I do not own this, so these are like words from my friend Ryan at Ryan Plays BopDive, but from what I can tell, I see what he means, and it is actually a really good fake, honestly. But I'd also get a real Galaxy Cube first, but if you want to dive into a fake, then that is a really good fake actually, and even has like a better speaker than the Galaxy Cube, I'd say, and you can use any USB-C cable to charge it, so that's also cool. But I guess be careful, because I don't know how lithium-ion batteries can be sometimes, but yeah. I think I've rambled enough about the instructions, the charging, and all that. Let's go ahead and set the instructions to the side. I will talk about the modes and stuff when I actually play them, so I will make a quick cut real quick. There's no battery compartment to open up and put the battery into, so that's one part of the video that will be skipped. But yeah, I will come back in just a sec to go ahead and go over the game modes. Alright, so let's go ahead and turn it on. There we go. So let's select a game. I'm going to turn up the volume by using this button right over here. This would turn it down. Goes pretty low. Or I could just mute it all together by pressing this guy. With this button here,
multiplayer mode, please select a game. Single player mode,
pick the mode.
please select a game.
There is a specific way you're supposed to have this, so give me a minute, to figure that out. I think you hold it like this.
Let there be color.
No, like this. Okay, got it. Let's reset that.
Goodbye.
So the way you want to hold it is where the speaker holes are facing the top. For most of the modes, and you guys will see what I mean. Let me turn it back up. Alright, so let's start with the first mode, which is Alien Hunt. As you see, these are little like icons, so it'll tell you your high score. So here's how to play Alien Hunt. So you'll see a blue light right up here. I'm gonna press that. I can't press it on the camera. Wait a minute. Well, I was pressing it, but I couldn't like see really. But I'm gonna give you guys a better angle. Okay, here we go. So there's a blue light. I'm gonna press that, and I basically am destroying the aliens by pressing those blue lights. And as you can see, I'm able to rotate the cube around the different sides to do that. So as you can see, we just keep going, and eventually you'll notice. Sorry if I'm talking a little bit closer to the mic. I have to kind of look closely at this, and it's hard. You see that red one? We do not want to touch him. Do not press the red ones. So we keep going. Satisfying sounds here, I would say. So we're going to keep going like this. Just keep pressing the buttons on the blue lights. Sorry for the kind of bad audio and angle. It's kind of hard to play this mode. And sometimes when you hear that sound, a green light will show up. If you press that, it'll give you extra bonus points. But I don't know where that's at. I keep missing it. And the longer you go, the more little alien guys all start to group together. Oh, there it was. I almost pressed it in time. It's like now there's like groups of 3 and 2 sometimes. There we go. It's really hard to see this. I'm doing my best. Oh, there it was. No, I missed him again. So we're gonna come back around and get him, hopefully. Oh, there he is! Got him! Makes that little ding. Now if I were to mess up and touch a rev guy, it would take too long. It'll announce my score. And the max score you can get is 999. You basically go till you get 999 or mess up. So let's play the next mode here, which is this button here. Tic-tac-go. So you flip it to this side here.
Red goes first.
So this is like a two-player game. It's just tic-tac-toe on these 9 yellow squares. So I'm going to start as player 1. I'll be red.
Blue go.
And player 2, which I don't have, but I mean, I'll just be player 2. Just block there.
Red go.
Where it's like, okay, I'll try a diagonal.
Blue go.
Player 2's like, no, I'm smart. Eh.
Red go.
Player 1's like, ugh.
Blue go.
Player 2's like, ugh.
Red go.
And then player 1's like, ugh.
Blue go.
And player 2's like, I guess I'll place here. Haha, you idiot!
Red wins.
And you can also get a tie. Kind of show that.
Red wins.
I did that badly. Let me do that again.
Blue go. Blue go. Blue go. Red go. Red.
No! I'm trying to get a tie.
Blue go. Red go. Red. Blue go. Red wins.
I'm doing great, guys. Let's try this again.
Blue go. Red. Blue go. Red go.
No! Don't do that.
Blue go.
Crap.
Red.
I'm just...
Tic-tac. Blue go. Blue go. Red go. Blue go. Red. Blue go.
There we go. This is what we want. And then we're gonna...
Blue wins.
It's okay. We'll get it eventually.
Blue go. Red. Blue go. Red wins.
I don't know what's wrong with me, guys. I don't know why I just am doing terrible.
Red wins.
I'm just gonna mash buttons at this point. Oh,
Try again.
there we go. It said it's a tie. Try again. It flashed between red and blue, but I muted it so you guys didn't hear it when it said it's a tie. But that's how it works.
Cosmic rays.
Now, cosmic rays is weird because, well, it's very hard to explain.
Ready, set,
And what's even weirder is to play it properly, you need to flip to this side. So you see this like blue light, so it's in the bottom left. Well, I'm going to have to play it several times because it's going to take a while to explain while showing you guys. So let's get the next one here.
high score.
So it's like a puzzle mode, if that makes sense. So,
Go.
okay, so for example, we see the red light is in the top right, so I need to go to the red side and press that guy. Now, the blue guy is in the middle over here, so press him. And then this green one is in the bottom right, so press him. And there you go, then it generates a new pattern. And over time, as you go, these patterns will begin at 4 colors and 5 colors, and the farthest I've ever made it, it's had like 9 colors, all the cubes lit up. So once you get to that 9 point, it's both easier and more tricky, I would say. It's just a puzzle mode. It's all about remembering stuff. Like, there we go, there's 2 pinks now. So I have to press both pinks, so it's here, and then here. And if I were to mess up,
Keep it up.
it actually gives you a comment like, keep it up, and then claps. Because it knows it's a hard mode. So we got 19 there, so flip it back over here. Now, another thing to mention about the Galaxy Cube is it actually has a lot of creativity modes, and we'll be getting those soon.
Rocket trail.
But here is Rocket Trail.
High score. 1.
Now, Rocket Trail is just assignment mode,
Ready, set,
so
go. Blue. Green. Blue.
it starts you off with 3, so I can press any of the blue cubes. I can press this one on the top right, this middle green, and how about this bottom blue? Just press any of the cubes on any of the side,
Blue. Green.
but you have to press the right color.
Yellow. Go.
Blue, green, blue, yellow. Makes that sound if you get it right.
Blue. Green.
Blue, yellow, red.
Yellow.
Nope, I got it wrong. Blue, green, blue, yellow,
Yellow.
yellow.
Go.
And basically you just go till your memory just cannot remember it anymore.
Yellow, 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 go.
Blue, green, I messed up on
Your
accident.
score is 14.
Because I pressed 2 greens. Now the thing is, I didn't get 14 sequences, you might notice, but it just gives you multiple points per sequence. I'm not exactly sure the point values of that, someone can calculate that. But yeah. I'm going to mute it real quick to explain the next game mode. Now this is called Space Command, and the best thing I can compare it to is Bop It. It says red, I'm going to press red. It says green, I'm going to press green. But the thing is, it's going to get faster, just like a Bop It, of course. But sometimes it'll say red, but the red is flashing pink. That means I don't press it. Or sometimes it'll say red, green. I have to press red, then green. Or sometimes it'll say red, green, but the green is flashing yellow, so I would only press red. So yeah, mute it. And let me just show you it in action. This is my favorite mode, by far.
Space Command.
Got a pretty cool sound effect there. And if I didn't mention this, these areas are all called like the play zone. This is like your game select, and this is just called like the function, the ship controls or something, because it's all space themed. So just keep going like this. Again, you don't have to press the middle button. Green, blue. So I give you little doubles. Oh, but you notice blue is flashing, red is not. So you just do nothing. Red's not flashing. Blue is actually flashing yellow. Okay. This is a very fun, addicting mode. It takes a long time as well to get like a really high score. My record is about like 291, I think. I know Cheat Boys in the House is really good at this game mode. I kind of wonder what his high score is. If you're watching this, just comment your high score. I'm actually curious. I want to see a double set fake out, green blue, where it's like blue green, but it's not actually. But I'll try just a couple more, and if it doesn't do it, then that's okay. You hopefully can understand it from my explanation. Oh, there we go. Blue is not lighting up, so I only do yellow. Alright, now if I mess up, tells me my score. 58. Alright, so the sixth mode here is called Shooting Star. Now this is the last game mode per se, and you guys will see what I mean. So basically with this mode, you notice there's blue lights and red lights here, and the light is moving. So what I have to do is it's like a comet, and I'm following its tail and eliminating the colors. I'm going way too slow, so I'm going to start again. But basically, you gotta quickly press the red ones and follow that comet's like tail, if that makes sense. But you guys will understand it in play. So as you can see, the blue is like the head of it, and I have to follow where it's going. It's like turning and stuff, so I can't really do a good gameplay here. And after you get 20, it moves on to the next comet. There we go, this is a good showing here. I'm mashing because I don't know what way it went and I can't see through my camera. Oh my god, it actually counted! How? This is crazy. There we go. Alright, now I can see it through my camera a bit better. And I know my camera picks up lights weirdly, so if it doesn't look like the lights are red and blue, then trust me, they are. Uh-oh, no! But see, I got 66, my record's like 400 on that mode. Now, these last three modes are for creativity purposes. This is called Space Rock. It's a little piano. C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, D. I know it's a weird scale, but they did that. So I could play like Old Spice. Or click and spin. Or just anything I wanted to. Maybe brain shift if I can do it right. That's complicated. Now, if I flip it to this side, there, you notice a little green button and a red button. I'm gonna press that red button. Let's play Old Spice. Kind of messed it up. But what happens if I press the green button? Yeah, you actually can record these. Now, my one complaint here is that the recordings do have a time limit, but it doesn't tell you when that limit is up. So you only want to play for about 20 seconds at max if you can. Play that whole thing back, probably. Just kind of made up something. Also, if I didn't mention it, I'm pretty sure this is made by like a company called Ninja Blast. So if I didn't mention that, then there you go. Now, another thing to mention is if I'm in a game mode, and I want to switch to another, I can't just press one of these. I actually have to press and hold it. So I'm going to press and hold this one for the next one. This is called Satellites! Let's party, guys! Literally, because this is just music with awesome lights. Let's turn off my lights to get a better view. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. And they do change. Then they start doing this kind of pattern here. Now this thing is very bright, by the way, so if you saw it in real life, you'd be pretty impressed. These lights are beautiful. The patterns will continue to change as well. The front lights are a little bit dimmer. Also, for your knowledge, there is a little charging light. It's like somewhere next to the plug part itself, the little outlet part.
Battery low.
Oh no! If you guys heard that, it actually just said battery low. That is convenient timing. That is your low battery signal. Thanks for doing that, Galaxy Cube, actually. So I'm gonna have to plug this in once the recording's over. But now we have one more mode to demonstrate, and I'm gonna leave the lights off.
Space rock.
Nope, I have it sideways. My bad. There we go.
Color Eclipse.
This is called Color Eclipse.
Let there be color.
So it says, "Let there be color." We get some nice, peaceful music. And what we can do is just press a button. Get a red light. We can't just make them all red. What if I just press it again? Oh, green. Yellow. Blue. Pink. A light blue. White. And this button doesn't like me, and then just off. So you can really create some neat patterns here. You could like try to make a letter, like make a letter R or something. I don't know. Just a lot of stuff here with this nice relaxing music. Now when you're done playing your Galaxy Cube and you want to turn it off, just press and hold the button.
Goodbye.
And it'll say goodbye and turn off. Now let's turn the lights back on. So I can really quickly also demonstrate the multiplayer function. I'm going to be demonstrating it on Space Command. So I'm just going to press this on the back.
Multiplayer.
And there is actually a little light back there, as you can see. I'm not sure if there is for volume. Oh, there actually are some lights back here. That's cool. So multiplayer mode, and let's select Space Command. There we go. So this is interesting. So it's a level 1, player 1, go. So this is actually divided into levels, by the way. If you notice, the music actually a bit slower. So I can take my time a little bit. No, I meant to press it. If you fail, say let player 2 try. And if player 2 were to fail right now, they'll say it's a tie to try again. But if player 1 passes the level, it'll say pass. And make a little tone. And then you hand it to player 2. You go, and whoever can last the longest wins. Or if you both fail on the same level, it's a tie. And you gotta try it again. Each mode does have their own multiplayer functions. Of course, like the Space Rock and these other modes here, like Color Eclipse and Satellites here, of course they don't have multiplayer functionality. And with Tic-Tac-Go, it's already multiplayer, so it's not going to affect putting it on multiplayer or not putting it on multiplayer, because it's just the same thing with multiplayer anyway. So that is all the game modes on the Galaxy Cube, and kind of explaining their multiplayer functionalities a little bit. I'm going to make a cut, and then I will go ahead and wrap up the video for the final notes and such, and I'll see you guys then. Alright, so this is the part of the video where I would typically talk about test modes, I would typically give more information on the game, and stuff like that. But unfortunately, there's not much. I have not been able to find a test mode on the Galaxy Cube. I've tried many combos. There's some glitches on the Galaxy Cube. Like, once in a while you can get a glitch where you can't do anything. You just have to turn it off. But it'll just keep playing music and stuff. There's also a very easy to get glitch that I'm going to show you guys, where if I go to, if I have it upside down, if I go to here, if I go on Satellites, and I click multiplayer
mode.
it's still lighting up, but it's doing the menu music. Also, something interesting is on Satellites, if I press the button, it'll restart the music and actually do a different pattern. That's pretty cool. But there's no kind of test mode to show. There's no commercial for the Galaxy Cube, nor is there much else to talk about. So, kind of sadly and unfortunately, that is going to wrap up this BopDive episode 4 of the Galaxy Cube. You might be wondering, what am I going to put at the end of the video then? Well, we actually have high quality of both the alright guys, I'm having a brain fart, please help me. Thank you. Satellites and oh my god, I don't know what's going on with me. Color Eclipse. Sorry guys, I am having a moment. But anyways, both Color Eclipse and Satellites we have high quality music of. So I'll just put in a short snippet of both of those, and that'll wrap up the video. I'll put links to the full version of the Satellites music in the description, and the version of the Color Eclipse music we have is a bit short, due to it being an Apple Music thing. But I'll still put that in the description as well, but also have a short sample at the end of the video. In terms of pitches, there's not much to talk about either. some galaxy cubes sound like mine, but some sound just a smidge higher, so I'm just not going to bother putting that in either. But thank you guys very much for watching BopDive episode 4. Hope you guys have enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys! Time to blast this rocket ship up into space.